Chip Morrison from my Connect Pal account. What do I do? Bill C. the other day asked me a question. He said, Chip, I have not taken a vacation in over 5 years. And I just don't seem, as hard as I work, to seem to be getting ahead. Bill, listen up. The reason you can't get ahead is you have a mentality that's draining you from keeping you from getting ahead. See, our minds are incredible machines. They have both the seeds of success within them and the seeds of destruction. When you don't give your mind a rest, you're unfortunately going to continue to sow the wrong seeds. To be the very best that we can be as human beings, we have got to give our minds a rest. You know, I know you don't want to hear this, but you are today where you are because of your thoughts. If you don't give it a rest, you're never going to get ahead. When was the last time you laid down and looked up at the clouds in the daytime, or the stars at night? When have you taken time to just relax and go with the flow? When you don't give your mind a rest, you unfortunately fall in what I call the traps of life, where you move from a stage of production to a stage of self-sufficiency and minimal success in life. Take, for example, the entrepreneur, the manager, and the technician. A lot of us were entrepreneurs when we set out in the business world. But yet, when we took our idea and we took it to market, we got in a situation where it wasn't being managed very well. So now we move on to the manager role and we step in to try to dictate the best ways of getting things done. And then when it comes right down to it, the people that are employed to execute that plan aren't doing a very good job of it. So now we move out of the manager role and we become the technician. Somebody that is the lowest paid person on the totem pole, producing a minimum hourly wage. Unfortunately, that's the kinds of things that happen when we don't give our mind an opportunity to rest. Everything in life comes first from us in thought. Hey, you remember times when you thought of a person or you thought of an event, and all of a sudden within a few days that person or event suddenly came to life? Don't ask me how, but here again, everything in your life comes first through the creation of thought. I want you to learn to get high on yourself by getting high on the quality of your thoughts. If you want to get ahead in life, you have to take time to rest your mind and exercise it. Exercise your mind in the way of what I call CBA. You need to conceive ideas. You need to believe in those ideas in order to, yes, achieve those ideas. You see, when you give your mind regular times to rest, you won't think of self-defeating prophecy. Many of you know that I love to play golf. It would be a self-defeating prophecy if I'm not playing good golf and I suddenly say to myself, hey, I'm not a good putter, or I'm not a good sand trap player. That's a self-defeating prophecy. If you give your mind an opportunity to rest, then those kinds of thoughts won't come in your mind. Absolute true story happened to me the other day at the golf course. I was on the putting green. I had 2 balls about 25 feet away from a practice cup. And I said to myself, I'm going to sink one or both of these putts each time I hit the ball. I did that exercise 3 times. And I kid you not, in 2 out of those 3 exercises, one of those 2 balls went in the cup. You see, I thought about it. And I told myself what I was going to do. My mind was rested and relaxed for the day. And the outcome was something that I desperately wanted. And it included the outcome that I wanted on the golf course as well. See, when you don't rest your mind, we hack away in what I call the jungle of life. only to find out, as you have, Bill, 5 years later, you could be hacking away, unfortunately, in the wrong jungle. Another reason you need to give your mind an opportunity to rest is if you don't, it suffers from what I call the scarcity mentality, which means that you're attracting in life less things in your life because the quality of your thoughts are not attracting the right kinds of things. If you give your mind rest, if you let positive things flow into your mind at rest, then you'll always pursue the happiness and be able to achieve the kinds of things in life that really you thought out and was your plan from day one. The rhythm of the universe comes to you much better when you give your mind an opportunity to rest. Is that clock that's next to your bed an alarm clock or opportunity clock? I don't even wake up with an alarm clock these days. I wake up simply by training myself to be able to wake up. That's improved the quality of my thoughts. But the quality of my thoughts could not improve unless I had given my mind plenty of time to meditate and rest and get the business out of my head. Not only can you train your mind to do amazing things when you give it opportunity to rest, you can also program it to help you be more successful in life. This happens through things that you do, such as playing more board games or card games, or watching, if you happen to, the boob tube on such things as Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. When you quiet your mind, Bill, and subscribers, you are recharging your battery. If you're in a business where you're helping other people solve problems, you can help solve their problems a whole lot easier when your mind is refreshed and you can solve your own. You know, there's a special place in my own yard every day that I go to recharge my batteries for 10 or 15 minutes. My mind becomes so much better because of it. The problems that I am looking at or have to deal with on a day-to-day basis become a lot easier to solve. And all great things in life are a result of having a good mind and a result of solving problems. Therefore, it is so important to give our minds rest to be able to allow that to happen. I like to fly. Even getting away flying for an hour or so, punching holes in the sky, gives me the opportunity to let my mind be at rest. Meditation is absolutely an important part of helping your mind function well. Also, hey, I can tell you it's an absolute fact. Don't ask me why, but it's real true. If we want to sell more real estate, my wife and I look at each other and say, we need to take a vacation. Because every time we go on vacation, every time we get away from business and we give the opportunity for our minds to rest and get away from business, guess what? More business follows us. We sell more on vacation than we do sometimes being in town. You also need to give your minds a rest because when you do, success, wealth, and happiness, believe it or not, will follow you. When was the last time you gave your mind a rest? You gave it an opportunity really to think about some of the passionate, quality things in life that you see. One of the things that I find important is when you give your mind an opportunity to rest, you look at the brighter side of life. You write a check, the first check every month, to somebody that needs it more than you do, as opposed to forgetting that that's such an important part of how our cycle of success works. And instead of helping somebody else, you're looking at a self-serving factor of seeing what you can do to help yourself. Yet when your mind's clear and bright and has rest, then you focus on helping other people, which empowers you and attracts more success to you. The more checks you write to other people, the more that money actually comes back to you in return. The more positive vibes you create by having a rested mind, the more positive results of success Bill, you and subscribers will have in life. Hey guys, my time's up. I can't wait to be with you again.